Are you looking for ways to increase your listing inventory as a real estate agent? Well, in this video, I'm going to go through a complete guide on how to use this listing lead source to get more listings and grow your business, because a lot of agents don't know about this lead source, and the ones that do are oftentimes finding a lot of success. In fact, you can even use this as a multi-lead source that helps you get buyers that buy multiple properties and also a lead source that gets you new listings. So let's dive right into it. My name is Chris with the Empire Real Estate YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about real estate, entrepreneurship, and growing your real estate empire. If you like that kind of content, smash the like button and subscribe. Before we get started, I do want to offer you our free script book. It's called What to Say, and it's all the real estate scripts that we use with our real estate team to get more listings and get more clients. If you want to check that out, click the link down below. If you're a new real estate agent or you're even a experienced real estate agent, you know that lead generation is super important. This is the lifeblood of your business, and you have to get new clients in the door every month to stay open. And if you don't want that really inconsistent, patchy real estate income, it's super important to get a lead generation system down that doesn't break the bank, is reliable, and you can work on a daily basis to be able to get new clients in the door and make your business much more profitable. So in this video, I have a really cool lead source that you can use to get listings, and I'm even gonna show you a script that will help you turn those potential people that say no into new buyer clients. So this lead is called FRBO. And you might be saying, what the heck is FRBO, Chris? Well, it stands for rent by owner. And you might be saying, I don't want to do rentals, I'm not interested in that. But I have a secret for you. A lot of these people that call these for rent by owner leads don't want to work with rentals either. They don't want to be a leasing agent. They don't want to do any of that stuff. And there's a script that I'm going to show you at the end of this video that you can download to be able to help you turn these leads into listing clients or even potential investor clients. So you might be asking, why is the for rent by owner lead important to add to your real estate business? Well, it's because it's a lead source that not every agent is targeting. And on top of that, it's affordable. And the best part about it is you're going to be on the phone talking to investors, and these people typically own multiple properties, and sometimes they're even looking to build their portfolio and they want to buy new properties. So this can be a great revenue source for your business. Think about it. Who wouldn't want to build a relationship that has multiple properties or is going to acquire multiple properties if you're in the business of selling houses? So let's go over some of the challenges and opportunities with this lead source. The very first challenge you're going to face is a lot of these people are in the acquisition phase building their portfolio, and when you call them, they're not going to want to sell. And that's just the truth. But that's like any lead source. A lot of leads, you have to call a lot, you have to make a lot of contacts in order to find those golden tickets in the leads that are going to turn into sales and listing inventory for your business. But there is some opportunity here. Even the leads that say no, you can still flip them into being clients and acquiring more property. Now, you might be wondering, how do you actually find this lead source? Where do you get for rent by owner leads? Well, I'm going to show you a free way and a paid way. The paid way is inexpensive and it's going to be less hassle. The free way is going to be free, but it's going to take a lot of your time to compile the information and go through it all. So it really depends what route you want to take. The very first route I'm going to show you is the free way to get these leads. And then once we go through that, I'm going to share with you my script that I use to convert these leads into clients. So the very first thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you how to find these leads in Zillow and HotPads. So HotPads is a rental website that a lot of investors use to list their properties. And you can also find these in Zillow. So what you want to do is you want to go into your specific town and you want to go into for sale or for rent. What I would do is click here and go into rent, and you're going to find the rental results. So in Killington, Vermont, there's only one right now that's coming up. It's a 1-bed, 1-bath, 600 square feet. But I can click here and I can do a drop down. I can search for the owner's information, which is right here. I'm going to put this into a spreadsheet, and then I'm going to track it that way and start working the lead from there. It does require additional legwork, but it's free. Here's another way to do it. You can go into your area and you can find the listings on HotPads. So HotPads is a website just for landlords to list their rental apartments, and it can be a really good way to find some of these leads. So if you don't want to use that lead source and you want to go for a more simple paid option, there is an affiliate link to REDX for rent by owner leads in the description below, where you'll also get a discount when you do sign up and buy this lead source if you decide to do that. So if you click that link down below, it's going to take you to the screen here. Okay, so once you open this up, you're going to be led to a products page. You're going to go to products on the top left hand side, you're going to do the drop down, and you're going to pick for rent by owner leads. Once you open this up, you're going to be led to a page where it kind of talks about what you get with this service, and you're going to be able to see what it does. So essentially, it's going to be able to pull all the numbers that you need. They're going to vet them for accuracy. They're going to do a cross check against the do not call list and look up any additional phone numbers that you might not be able to find on these websites. Keep in mind, they're pulling from multiple different websites and they're delivering these leads straight to your Vortex system. On top of that, if you do want to get email addresses and some additional data, you can get the Plus plan. However, we currently use the For Rent by Owner just standard leads program, and it works really good. So depending on if you're going to use email marketing, really depends on which one you're going to use. There's some additional features here as well. But these leads do get delivered right to your Vortex system every single day. So it takes the hassle out of going to have to search every day, build your list on some kind of a spreadsheet or your CRM, and it really allows you to kind of just make this process a lot easier and find more data that you might be able to connect with more people on. Now I'm going to show you what it actually looks like and how it works on the back end. So from here, you're going to log into your Vortex system, and then you're going to be able to see all your lead sources. So our team currently uses all the lead sources that we can. However, if you're just buying for rent by owner leads, you're going to click here and go to for rent by owner. From here, you're going to see all the leads that are uploaded to your dashboard daily, and you're going to be able to call those leads. And on top of that, if you don't have a CRM system, you're able to check off if you're in progress, if you contacted the lead, if you need to call the lead back, if you set your appointment. So this system can actually also act as a follow-up system, which is really good if you don't have a CRM that you're using on a regular basis, and it will kind of help you keep track of where you're at with the lead source, who you had good conversations with, and who you need to follow up with, giving you a much higher conversion rate. Next, I want to talk to you about crafting a winning approach so you can get more of these listing leads or turn them into investor clients for your business. So I'm going to go into the script now that I personally use to call these leads. So I'm going to pretend that you are the seller on the other line, and I'm going to read the script off to you, just how it goes. So you start the script by saying, "Hi, I'm calling about the rental you have listed online. Are you still trying to fill that vacancy?" They're going to say yes or no. If they say yes, you say, "Great, this is Chris. I'm calling because I work with a lot of buyers, sellers, and investors in that area, and I wanted to find out what your long-term plans with the property were." And then they're going to say, "I'm looking to keep it. I'm not looking to do anything, blah, blah, blah." Or they might even say, "Hey, I'm interested in maybe selling. I kind of want to get rid of it. It's kind of a headache." And then you follow up and you say, "Did you buy the home as an investment property, or did you end up with it through circumstance?" And then they're going to say, "Oh, I got it as an inheritance," or "I bought this and I'm building my portfolio." And then you can ask another follow-up question like, "Hey, do you have any other rental properties right now?" And then they're going to say yes, or they're going to say no. And then you can ask, "When is the last time you had an appraisal or a comparative market analysis done to see what the property's worth?" And they're going to say a year ago, 2 years ago, or never. From there, you say, "If your equity position was right, would selling the property be an option for you?" And then they're going to say yes or no. And from there, you can decide what you want to do and if you want to pivot. So basically, from there, you can say, "I've helped many homeowners and landlords over the years. I've found that sometimes it makes more sense to keep renting it and using it as a cash flow asset. And sometimes it's better to sell if you have a lot of equity and you can acquire a bigger property or do something else with the money to accomplish your goals. Here's what I'd like to do if you're okay with it. I'd like to do some research on this one, and worst case scenario, I could find out you could be charging more rent or that you have a lot of equity in the property that you didn't know about. I have a few minutes this week to review and see what I come up with, but you know what options you have as a landlord, and then from there, you set the appointment. Find out what time they're available and all that. Now, if they completely stonewall you on this, you can flip the script another way and get yourself an investor client. If they completely block you off and say, "I do not want a home value, I'm not interested," you can say, awesome, I totally get it. Are you in the acquisition stage of your portfolio? Are you looking to get more property? Because I get a lot of properties that come across my desk that could be ideal for investors. Is that something that you'd like me to send to you? And then from there, they're gonna say yes or no, and a lot of times they say yes. And when they say yes, you say, awesome. Can I get your best email and your best number? That way, when the next good property deal comes across my desk, I could send it your way. They're gonna say yes, they're gonna confirm their email, and then you say, great, that's awesome. Just so I know, I don't wanna send you things that you're not interested in at all. What kind of investment properties are you looking for ideally? From there, they're gonna tell you exactly what they want, and then you can put them on your investor list. Now, here's the cool part. I'm gonna teach you how to use our follow-up system that we've built in-house with our real estate team to stay on top of these leads, whether they're gonna be a seller or if they're just gonna be an investor. So let's dive into my Lofty account, and I'm gonna show you exactly how we have this set up. So from here, we have our pipelines, and what you wanna do is you wanna have a pipeline system set up that is easy to use, but dynamic enough so you know exactly when you need to follow up with these people. So if you get somebody that says that they're going to possibly sell, they want a home value report, you might want to place them in hot seller or warm seller. So from here, you can click warm seller. You have all your names of your people that you're working as a warm seller lead. And you can continue to market to them as you work them down the pipeline and turn them into a client. So from here, ideally, they go to hot seller, and then from hot seller, they go to signed client. From signed client, they go into closed transaction. However, you might be asking, Chris, what if they don't want to sell? What if they wanted to be an investor? Well, we've actually built out an entire investor pipeline in Lofty CRM where we keep all of our investor clients. So from here, you can go in and you can click on investor pipeline. So from here, we have 95 investors that we can contact if a good property deal comes on the market. Think about how good that can be if you had 95 people to contact the next time a great deal hit the MLS, or the next time you heard about a off-market deal that the seller didn't want to advertise but was open to have people come and buy the property. So having this database is very important if you want to build a list of investors that can potentially pull the trigger on properties as they hit the market. So all in all, this is a great lead source that not many top real estate agents are sharing or even talking about. But this lead source does work. It's a great way to build the database of investors and people that have multiple properties that might even be interested in selling these properties and doing something like a 1031 into bigger commercial properties. So if you're a real estate agent that wants to be more investor focused, or someone that wants to build a client base of people that might want to get into commercial real estate, trade up, buy bigger assets, then this lead source could be the perfect lead source to grow your listing business and your business in general. So be sure to check it out, do some research on it, and see if it's right for you. But we personally love it on our real estate team. If this video was helpful, definitely smash the like button and subscribe. I do appreciate the feedback. Thanks so much for tuning in, and you have an awesome day.